Yes.
A necessity.
Hi everybody, it's me, Heather, and this is Cassidy. She is new and she's helping with our social media accounts. So if you hear from Cassidy, that's Cassidy.
Hi.
So, hi everybody. You guys have been asking on our flirt alert video the same question over and over again. I was like, ding, light bulb moment, I should probably make a video about that, right? So one of the questions that kept coming up like over and over and over and over and over again was, why do you prefer regular synthetic over heat-friendly synthetic? It depends on the wig. So medical wigs or wigs that you're wearing as a hair prosthetic, they fall into like the camp that makes up the bulk of my stance on this. But let's just say theoretically we're talking about cosplay hair or something like that. Like if you are a cosplayer and you want to, get maximum versatility from your wig, you're obviously going to want something you can heat style or that you can straighten. So, if I were doing cosplay or something like that, I would probably prefer a heat-friendly synthetic for that particular use. But for everyday use, it totally depends on the wig and the situation. So currently I'm wearing a regular synthetic. This is a Chloe by Envy in the color medium brown. This in my hand is an editor's pick in the color Rusty Auburn. And this is a heat-friendly wig from Raquel Welch. So, and Cassidy obviously not wearing a wig right now.
Well,
She was blessed with hair, but we can't all be that lucky, and so this might be good information for those of you who are in the same boat I am. I have almost like a buzz cut under here. So the reason why I'm not real keen on heat-friendly synthetics for most everyday use wigs, particularly ones that fall below the shoulders, and this is a nerdy long answer that I will try to truncate for you. The answer has to do with the chemical composition of the hair. They're very similar, kind of like how, rayon and polyester are really similar, right? In fact, you could argue that we're basically talking about different shades of the exact same thing, because this up here, is a petroleum-based product. This is a modified acrylic, so they call it a modacrylic product. Whereas this, and you can even see it right here on this Raquel Welch heat-friendly wig, that this is polyester, right? So that right there tells you that there's a chemical difference between this Chloe and this editor's pick, okay? And you might be like, well, what does that mean? And a lot of this answer boils down to how the fibers themselves discharge static throughout the day as you wear them, okay? So keep that in mind. We're talking a little bit about physics. It's about static. And so the best fiber for discharging static in a natural fashion is human hair, because human hair is a lot like cotton. It's a biological material. And because it's organic in nature, it's porous and a whole bunch of other things I'm not going to get into at the moment, it does discharge static in a more natural way, which means that it's not going to, clump up quite as much. It's not going to get as tangled, and the hair will be more durable. Now, of course, there are different shades of that depending on how the hair has been treated, how it's been color processed, if it's been heavily bleached to be really super blonde. It may not carry a lot of those properties, which is why we don't carry a lot of those really light blonde human hair wigs. Get the hint, wink, wink, because they don't last that long. People want them, but they may not know that they're just not going to hold up. Different situation with these synthetics. With the synthetics, it's kind of on a different scale. So basically, regular synthetic hair, like this Chloe, it discharges static a little bit worse than human hair, but a little bit better than the heat-friendly synthetic. The worst fiber on the market right now about discharging static is heat-friendly synthetic hair. So if you want to know why I don't recommend heat-friendly synthetic hair for daily wear, it's because it clumps up at the bottoms due to that static energy binding the hair together. You end up with a lot of tangling, and then because this hair is also more elastic than regular synthetic, when you go to comb it out, it distorts the fiber. So you end up with like a lot of weird long hairs that are paler in color than the rest of the hair around it, and after a while the hair just starts to look really jacked up. So there is a way to work around this, and I mention this sometimes in my videos. If the wig is shoulder length or shorter, like this editor's pick, and I'll put this on so you can kind of see what I mean here. If the wig is relatively short, then game on, because it's not going to be rubbing up against your shoulders. You're not going to end up with,
Super cute.
yeah, this wig is adorable. Though honestly, if I had to choose between this and like similar styles like Brooklyn by John Renault or Brooklyn by Estetica or like Mila by John Renault, I would go with one of those two because it's a regular synthetic. They're more durable, right? Especially if you like the curls and you don't plan to heat style it, because you can already see that even though this wig, you know, hasn't been combed, hasn't been styled, it's going to be a little wiggy looking because of those factors. This hair has a natural tendency to clump. So even if you separate out the fibers, it will continue to clump. It's also a stiffer fiber, so I can manipulate it like this and it just kind of, it does sort of stay, right? Whereas if I did that with this Chloe, it wouldn't do that. So just know that that's the trade-off, is that with heat-friendly synthetic, yes, you can heat style it, but the very property chemically that allows you to heat style it is that extra elasticity that makes it so it traps static instead of discharging it and makes the fiber more pliable and prone to fiber distortion when you're styling it, which is kind of ironic given that it's made to be styled. The more you style it, the higher the likelihood is that you're going to distort it. So if you want durability from a wig, I guess I should have just let in with this, but if you want the wig to be durable, right? And if you want it to be durable and you don't want to fork out the money for human hair, the Baby Bear Porridge is a regular synthetic wig. And that's why I tend to like them a little bit more for daily wear than heat friendly. One more little note I want to throw out there. Most of the wigs on the market are trending towards heat friendly because it's a newer fiber and it's like space age, cutting edge technology, at least from a marketing standpoint. And so it's everywhere. Like all the factories are leaning more towards Futura fiber, which is that heat-friendly fiber. And so it's very difficult now to even get wigs made in this regular synthetic. So you're going to see this more and more, where more of the brands on the market are catering towards that heat-friendly market. So just beware. I recommend that you keep it above the shoulders. You're pretty safe. And you know, the pixie cuts and heat-friendly fiber, game on. But if you're going to buy something below the shoulders, try to get something in regular synthetic. Try to get something irregular synthetic if you can. And, you know, just keep in mind that the longer the wig is, the fussier it's going to be and the harder it is to take care of. Just full stop, regardless of what it's made of. Long wigs are hard to take care of, and especially in heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully that's been informative, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.